Hello everyone, I'm Yuri. I have developed mruby application and development tools for mruby. I'll talk about mruby on microcomputer. What can we do with mruby? First of all, this is what we made. This is M5 stack. It's a famous board in China and Japan. There is an ESP32 microcontroller on it. This is RubyConf 2018 demo. This is M5 stick C. This is cheaper than M5 stack. If you shake this, the dice will change. I get the sensor value with M5 stick C and publish to AWS IoT. The published data can be viewed on the AWS IoT screen. Do you know Washet? The Japanese toilet automatically open and close the lid when human approaches. I'll show you a demo, but before that, I'll explain the action bridge. At the beginning, the lid is closed. As you approach to it, sensor detect you and lid opens like this. Once you sit down, you can operate the washlet, because if the washlet moves before sitting, the floor becomes submerged. When you press the button, it starts spraying. If you push the button during spraying, the spray will stop. When you stand up and go out, the sensor detects that you are gone. The lid closes. Let's watch a movie of Washlet. As you approach it, the sensor detects you and lid opens. If you sit down, then you can press the button. When you press the button, it starts spraying. If you push the button during spraying, the spray will stop. When you stand up, the sensor detects that you are gone and the lid closes. This is made by using a microcontroller board, sensors, and motors.
決めました。つけてこれでいい。
Do you know the machine? Yes, it's a Segway. Segway is one kind of self-balancing machine. I explain briefly invert pendulum. Invert pendulum is unstable. It falls down right or left if you give no power to the wheels. When it falls to the right, you must give a power to the wheel to move right. Then it stands vertically and keep balance for a few moments. when it falls to the left. We must give power to the wheels to move left. By repeating more and more, it keeps balance. If you repeat this well, it looks like it's still. mruby also works with Raspberry Pi. This is a self-balancing robot made using Raspberry Pi. Child sensor is on the front side. Battery for motors is backside. To stabilize power, we need another battery for Raspberry Pi. Raspberry Pi uses SD card and bootable devices, so we copy mruby binary into SD card. The next one is an evolution of the self-balancing robot, which moves by sensing the black line.
これ本当に白黒でオンオフで切り替えてるだけなので、ちょっと走り方は不細工な感じではあるんですけど。
But better for MVC. The good news for microcomputer programming that it requires less memory. Looking at this table, you can see that modern means a higher price. mruby is not yet available on Arduino, but it can run on a cheaper microcomputer than Arduino. Why does a microcontroller have less RAM? First of all, the reason is the cost. Microcontrollers tend to be used for devices with only a simple function, so they need only the minimum amount of RAM. Another reason is the problem of power consumption. RAM requires power to hold data. This means that as RAM increases, the power consumption also will increase. mruby requires more RAM than other languages. For example, in the case of a microcontroller that is supported to write programs in C, mruby is too big to fit on. So with mruby-C, not only did mruby use less RAM, but we are able to make it even smaller by using ROM as well. Like this. Some microcontrollers have large RAM. However, these have large RAM for a purpose. For example, if you want to do image processing or want to do communication. So if mruby uses it because of its large RAM, it will not be able to do these things. After all, we will be happy if mruby was smaller and could process images and communicate from mruby. In addition, you can now do things you couldn't do before. It's smaller, so you can run multiple mruby. Then you can do more things, such as use RTOS for parallel processing. For example, a 96 kilobyte microcontroller can run 2 mruby. That's all. Thank you for coming and let's enjoy mruby.